Hello, I'm WELS President Mark Schrader. COVID-19 has certainly been difficult for our congregations, but it's not the first challenge God's people have faced. To help deal with life's obstacles, Jesus gives us each other, a community of believers, to help us see light in times that seem dark.
What looks like a typical family-style restaurant in Wisconsin Rapids is actually something more. If you work your way to the back room on Mondays, you'll find a group from Good Shepherd Lutheran talking about their church and their faith, perhaps discussing the latest issue of Forward in Christ. Some are here in person and some are online. It's a way these members support each other and stay connected.
Christ tells us we are to, be together. The devil is out there like a roaring lion, and if you're all alone, you're more susceptible.
Being able to stay connected to your family of believers and to have that encouragement that you are not alone out there is invaluable.
And when you're in a relaxed format, you can talk about questions that you may have had in the back of your mind for a while.
The weekly gathering at the restaurant is part of a larger effort by Good Shepherd to use whatever means available to help members stay in fellowship and build a bridge back to in-person worship.
We have people just reaching people, and it will help us fill those pews again. There's no replacement for being together at church.
The efforts at Good Shepherd have been fruitful, as Sunday mornings are beginning to look more like they did in 2019.
Good morning. Good morning. We present the pure gospel, and we present that message so clearly for them that they are eager to come back and be part of our family once again in public worship. It was quite a joy to see the worshipers that were here today. I saw lots of smiling faces. How you doing?
Since the beginning of the New Testament church, God's people have formed communities. We're meant to be together in Christ.
Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good. Good to see you. Look at the smile.
And some aspects of community can't be replicated online.
Have a good week. Take care, Bill.
You miss them. So being able to see those faces again and give the elbow bumps and things like that, it's just important. It's another level of connection that you don't always get through the online piece.
You get to see the warmth and expressions, the pure emotions of your fellow members when you're in person, and you miss that on the camera.
Sharing our lives as part of a community, in person, in Christ. That's why we gather.
This is 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 why we gather.
To help you remind your fellow members about the blessing of in-person worship, Congregational Services has created a series of short videos designed to be easily shared on social media, titled God's People Gather. You can find the videos on welscongregationalservices.net.